I love when Jimin's live and he gets that rasp.
Changing the world.
Yes, John Cena. We love you. Poetry? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alexa. This is Lex Listens. I hope you are excited because today, I know I kind of like dropped the ball a little bit, but today we are checking out chapter 21 of The Rise of Bangtan. This is the final chapter that is currently out. Whenever Anissa releases like a new chapter, we will definitely check it out, but right now we are checking out kind of the last chapter of what is currently out. So I hope you guys are excited as I am. If you notice, there's like a little bit of a different backdrop than normal. It's because we are gearing up to move. We move in 2.5 weeks and the boxes are everywhere. So if you notice that I'm a little less active, maybe a little not as great replying to comments, maybe not posting quite as much, it's because we are moving. We are going to be like homeless for 5 days at my parents' house. And then we'll be moving into our new apartment and have to unpack everything when we get there. So if you notice anything, I'm doing my best trying to keep up with everything. But yeah, so today we're checking out chapter 21. Let's get into it. Gently from the bottom, tell me what you wanna, tell me what you wanna. If you live fast, let us die young. It's stuck in my head. Did bring a cup of coffee. I feel very energized tonight. Maybe it's the coffee. Yes, Jin. Yes, RM. Yes, Jimmy. Yes, Yuki. I can't say it every single time. Are they practicing the dance?
투어 시작하잖아요.
그렇죠.
네, 전 세계 아미 여러분들 저희가 금방 만나러 갈 테니까 금방 찾아갈게요.
뭔가 뭔가 마음가짐이 좀 다른 것 같긴 해요. 그 윙스 때는 도끼를 품고 있었어.
Also, if you hear Livy talking, it's because it's way past her bedtime and she's still not asleep, but she's just laying down talking to herself. She's fine. Just FYI.
것 같아요. 그리고 뭔가 되게 꿈이 굉장히 컸었어요. 막 이건 해야 되고 이건 해야 돼. 꼭 이뤄야겠어. 약간 이런 게 되게 컸었던 것 같아요.
Oh, this is such a good tour.
편하게 즐기면서 하는 듯한 느낌이 있어요.
그러면 땅속에 넣어서 귀가 땅땅.
누가 도와줘.
Jungkook, help me.
형 둘 다 마음에 안 들면 제가 부르는 거지.
Yes, Jimin. The backing vocals. This song is so... I can't wait for Jin's album. I think I'll be crying. Oh, Seesaw? Went hard for that one. Bangtan. Getting me in my feels right away.
안녕하십니까? 안녕하세요.
Yes, the pink hair.
와, 비가 왔다.
I feel like I saw a performance from this stage, maybe like Just Dance or something.
저희 안 보일 것 같은데요.
Or Epiphany. I saw Epiphany, I feel like, maybe.
나 이 투어 한번 돌고 나서 색깔 바꾸겠어. 이거
형 그거 바꾸는데 나도 지금 키가 좀
홍상 퀴즈입니다. 마음하는 퀴즈니까. 완전 막.
저는 여전히 엄청 긴장해요. 그렇게 안 보일 수도 있는데 저는 공연 직전에는 약간 이게 일단 좀 체력적으로 무서워요. 1, 2, 3번을 어떻게 넘기냐에 따라서 그날 하루 컨디션이 좌우되는데 그것 때문에 긴장 엄청 해요.
I
이게
get that.
저희가 하는 일, 뭐 빌보드 좋은 성적을 냈다, 투어를 한다, 콘서트를 한다, 사람들이 저희한테 관심을 가져주시고 응원과 격려를 보내주세요.
그 차근차근히 거의 모든 사이즈를 다 겪어왔다고 생각하는데 막스부터 주행전까지 확실한 거는 쉽지 않아요. 흔치 않은 경험들이니까 사실 그냥 생판 공연이나 이쪽 업을 안 하는 사람을 45,000명 앞에 세워놓으면 동파고 해야 돼.
그룹 방탄 공연단이 2년간의 활동을 마무리하는 월드 투어를 시작했습니다.
서울 올림픽 주경기장에서 열린 이틀간의 공연에는 9만여 팬이 몰렸습니다.
작은 데서부터 점점 큰 데로 정말 저희가 원한 스토리예요. 이렇게 차근차근히 성장하고 있는 방탄소년단인데 더 만나는 분들에게 저희의 모습을 보여드리는 게 지금으로서는 맞지 않나 싶은 생각이 들어서 사이즈를 점점 키워나가고 있다고 생각해요.
Dang. If that's not crazy. Do they start off with Idol on this tour?
저는
Or do they start
이제
off?
올라갑니다 하면 눈을 한번 감고 리프트업이 딱 되면 눈을 한번 떠봐요. 옛날에는
that's
그걸
kinda
잘
cool.
했었었는데 지금은 만약에 여기에 아미가 없으면 어떡하지? 여기가 다 꽉 안 채워지면 어떡하지? 그래 한번 눈
Oh, I bet that's so nerve-wracking, just like waiting.
그때부터는 아 내가 정말 살아있는 느낌을 딱 여기서 보는 것 같아요.
I love when he does that. You call me idol. You call me idol. Yes, RM. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. No more out of it. Yes, you are. The kid. Know what I am. I know what I want. I'm never gonna change. The passion.
오늘 공연장에 오고 나서 아미에게 전할 말을 어딘가에 제가 숨겨두었어요. 어디?
바로 여러분들이 들고 있는 아미밤이야.
하나, 둘, 셋, 헐. 오.
Oh. Bro, I cannot with the dancing in this song. I love when Jimin's live and he gets that rasp. So quiet
이제
now.
의경 이제 저녁을 약 한 달 앞둔 친구가 있어요. 이제 그 포인트가 이제 그거였거든요. 이제 기다려야 되는 사람과 이제 기다리게 할 수밖에 없는 사람. 그 얘기 들으면서 되게 많이 생각했던 게 이게 누구 한쪽이 더 힘들다고 할 수가 없는 거더라고요. 그러니까 이제 뭐 우리가 이제 생각해보면 우리는 2시간 반 동안 진짜 정말 이틀에 맞춰서 미친놈처럼 해야 돼.
I think that's so true. I think about that just in life in general. Sometimes, even like things like working, or things that are kind of more mundane where it's not necessarily something that like I like to do. Changing your mindset from like, oh, I have to do this to like, oh, I get to do this is such a big thing. Like at least I have a job I get to go to. I mean, even taking my dog out sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't want to take him outside. I'm just feeling tired. I want to lay on the couch or something. And then I'm like, but I get to have a dog, so I get to take him outside. If I didn't have a dog, like, you know what I mean? And there's so many things, little or big, that you can apply this to. I totally agree. And especially in the music industry, I could see how it could get monotonous. Doing the same thing over and over.
그게 진짜 말도 못할 거예요. 기다리는 사람들이 생각해서 이렇게 열심히 공연을 해주는 그런 느낌을 우리는 줄 의무가 있죠.
사람들 왜 우리 좋아해 줄까? 막 이런. 다들 열심히 하고 그런 것도 있지만 사실 열심히 안 하는 사람이 어디 있어? 다 좋은 음악 만들고 열심히 하려고 하는데 왜 우리 좋아해?
Livy's just talking away. Maybe I'm gonna go check and make sure that she's laying down. I'll be right back. She literally has not moved. She's just talking to herself, talking away.
아니 인터뷰에 막 우리끼리 사이도 좋고 팬들이랑 소통도 많이 하려고 하고 뭐 이런 얘기하지만 저희 말고도 다 그렇게 하잖아요. 믿고 응원해주는 게 절대 쉬운 일이 아니라고 생각해요. 그러니까 우린 잘해야 돼요. 그러니까 우리는 더 잘해야 돼요.
올해는 그래미 가나요?
The Grammy.
Watching your videos, the first thing you see is the slate for big hit entertainment. It says music and artist for healing.
굉장히 음악으로 위로를 받거나 음악으로서 이제 분파구들을 굉장히 많이 느꼈었던 것 같아요. 근데 플러스로 이 한국에 한정된 게 아닌 것 같아요. 이런 10대들 그리고 또 20대 청춘들이 느끼는 이제 아픔이라든지 슬픔이라든지 또 고민이라든지 음악을 들음으로써 이제 형성되는 가치관이라든지 굉장히 영향을 많이 주는데도 불구하고 건강한 메시지라든지 건강한 이제 음악이 좀 없다는데 좀 아쉬움을 느끼기도 했었고.
BTS라는 팀이 되게 이게 어떻게 보면 그냥 이 사람들의 어떤 존재로 인해서 만들어낸 환상 같은 걸 수도 있는데 BTS는 뭐다 이러면 이게 그냥 어렵죠. 복합적이고.
너 생일 축하드립니다, 야, 남자. 어? 너 생일 축하드립니다. 좋았다.
Happy
아, 밀려 나왔어.
birthday to 남준. Happy birthday,
갑자기?
남준.
Aww. Isn't it funny that happy birthday sounds the same in like Korean versus English? It has the same melody and stuff.
이게 사람마다 다를 텐데 저 원래 생일에 이렇게 막 특별한 의미를 부여하는 사람은 아니에요. 약간 그럼 뭐 때문에 사냐 약간 이런 거 같기도 하고요. 저는 여전히 말하지만 아직도 저를 사랑하기 위해서 살아가는 사람이고 아직 25살이고 어려서 잘 되지 않아요. 나도 나를 사랑하고 싶다 정도예요. 예? 아니 뭐
뭐야?
얼마나 못 보는 거
안경 챙겨야죠.
그래 멈추는 법도 그래 멈추는 법도 실패하는 법도.
You guys are the biggest boy band in the world.
You know, I don't mean any disrespect, but there are people of a certain age who don't know BTS. So just in case you are thinking I'm making this up, this is the new cover of Time magazine.
This song is really catchy. I've heard it a couple times in like live concerts and stuff.
I'm worldwide handsome, you know?
Where's Kibra?
아, 여기 막 다리가 너무 아프다. 너무 마지막인 것처럼. 아, 이 비행이 제일 힘든 것 같아요. 아니야, 이런 걸로 힘들다고 징징대면 세상 얼마나 더 힘든 게 많은데.
K-pop supergroup BTS is making history yet again. The 7-member boy band will become the first Korean artist to put on a stadium show in the United States.
BTS is going to end the North American leg of their tour, where the New York Mets play home games.
Tonight, 48,000 coming here to Citi Field to a show that sold out in 20 minutes.
여기가 넓이는 진짜 리얼 야구장이기 때문에 넓이 완전 넓더만.
그거 기사도 나오고 그랬잖아요.
정말 뉴욕에서 우리 공연 때문에 지하철 연장했어.
진짜로?
Wow.
People camped out in tents for days. Lines snaked around the stadium for blocks, made up of thousands of die-hard BTS fans.
A lot of people haven't heard of them, so to explain, BTS calls them their army. That means their fans. And right now, the ones who have waited the longest to get to this show are right behind you. You see them right here. Many of these fans have been camped out in a tent city here at Citi Field since Monday of last week. Right, a week they've been waiting in line.
I'm obsessed with the way that the world talks about fangirls and the way that the world looks at young female enthusiasm. But my specific interest was in fangirls' boy bands. Then I watch as mainstream news outlets cover the story.
Yeah, there's a man who's very confused. That's how I feel. What is it about them that makes you so crazy?
What's the craziest thing that one of your fans has ever done to try to meet you?
We don't want to call it crazy, but
Okay.
What's the weirdest or craziest thing a fan has asked you to do?
I don't want to call it like weird or crazy, but
Have you guys been injured yet in pandemonium in a rush of fans?
the fans don't hurt me. I hurt myself.
What's the craziest thing a fan has done to meet you?
Dang, that's been asked a lot, hasn't it?
팬들이 했던 것 중에 지금 제일 기분 좋고 기억에 남았던 거.
Do they ever grab you and try to attack you?
Why is it that the image of young girls screaming their lungs out with excitement for a pop star is considered crazy, scary, a bit much? But the image of young boys screaming their lungs out for a footballer is perfectly normal. I'd looked at images of girls screaming for the Beatles, the Backstreet Boys, One Direction, and the word that had come to mind was not excitement, but hysteria. And what I did not know was the history of that word. That in the 19th century, hysteria was considered to be a legitimate female mental disorder that could be diagnosed by doctors if women displayed excessive emotion or difficult behavior. If girls grow up in a world where words like crazy and psycho and hysterical are casually used to describe female enthusiasm, then how does that shape the way that those girls get?
This is so relevant. I think it's really interesting hearing about stuff like this now. I think there was another video that I reacted to, I don't know which one, where they mentioned the same concept of how come when females express their enthusiasm for a band or for anything, it's considered like hysteria, crazy, shocking behavior. But when men do the same thing, like I've seen some men do some crazy things over sports teams, football, basketball, all the things, and it's never described as crazy. It's like simply like, oh, he's passionate about his team, blah, blah, blah. And I think it's interesting to see maybe if this dynamic can start to change for the next generation. I don't know, because when I grew up, it was always like that. Like it was always just these crazy girls, like even like with Justin Bieber, like, oh my God, she's like a crazy Justin Bieber fan. Like, oh my gosh, I wasn't really a Justin Bieber fan, but you know what I mean? Like One Direction, I feel like with my generation, I really felt that. And I'm sure with past generations, they really felt it as well. It's just, I feel like growing up, I really saw that echoed in a lot of different ways. And now that it's been brought to my attention, it's something that I will never say, never think even. To me, there can no longer be like this relation of female fans being these crazed fans. Like, and I hope that the rest of the world can start to make that change as well, because it's kind of sad to see, to be honest.
Themselves. Isn't that a little bit like telling them that they are born less capable of
I didn't know this at all, though.
Less capable of reason, and unworthy of the same intellectual respect as their brothers?
Preach.
Fangirls know how to do something that most of my adult friends have no idea how to do. They know how to love something without apology or fear.
They're so poorly
Preach.
represented in culture as these like fangirl crazy.
Yes,
like,
Halsey.
violence, and they're the opposite.
You have so many fans in the army who are so many different ages, backgrounds, ethnicities, genders. How does that feel? They're like the main promotional vehicle of BTS, to the point where they were buying billboards for them in major cities.
I know.
Here in the US, it's really blown up. The calls and texts we get from your fans here at the radio station, it's just more and more every day, honestly.
The intricacies of what you Army do, there's so much coordination and just work that goes into this stuff. What is it about BTS that inspires you to put in that amount of work?
These are the right
Really
questions.
inspires something within all of us. It really makes us want to show up for them, particularly in the United States where they're at a disadvantage as a foreign artist singing in a different language. And so actually on
You are
some
well
level, by
spoken,
coming here,
my
by
girl.
showing up, by fan chanting, we're trying to show the broader media landscape in the United States that they are welcome here, and we welcome artists like BTS here.
Last time we met, we spoke about UNICEF giving back. But it's not only you that are giving back. Your fans, the army, have been inspired by you to give back.
First, it starts off thinking, what do the boys love? And what are the things we can do in the name of BTS for ARMY?
BTS recently had to cancel a tour. BTS Army started to donate the ticket refunds to the Coronavirus Relief Fund, and they have now raised over $330,000.
The BTS Army matches $1 million in Black Lives Matter donations.
Part of me was like, why isn't everyone's fans doing this? Imagine if everyone's fans thanked them by organizing charity in their name.
For ARMY, these simple acts of kindness bring them closer to BTS and to each other.
I want to make them proud. We really do. And it's all in Korean, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You learned it. Translate.
BTS has completely changed our lives.
Yes. They give so much to us. They help empower us so much.
And they teach me how to love myself, and I'm gonna cry inside.
I really didn't know what
I just want to do small claps for everything. Small claps for everything.
fans who I tell that to say, you know, Mark, that's okay. They're gaining one fan at a time, and I don't know, they may be onto something.
The dragon's fire is one thing, but the Iron Throne is the most dangerous seat in the realm.
What's great about Pick and Save Boost membership? Free delivery and double fuel points. Learn more at pickandsave.com.
I'm your whore. You're my whore.
Yes, J-Hope. I love to see it.
I'm Jay. City Build. Wow. Thank you so much for all your love and support.
I love the way he speaks.
Yeah. You guys always give us so much energy! Cause you give me the best of it! This song is for you. Let's go. Let's go.
매직샵은 팬분들을 위해서 쓴 곡이고요. 콘서트 때 RM 형이 이제 팬분들과 한 말이 있는데, 우리를 찾아내고 알아봐준 여러분들이라면 할 수 있을 거다라는 말을 한 적이 있어요. 그 말을 기반으로
Getting teary-eyed over here.
시작되었던 것 같고, 힘들고 지칠 때 매직샵을 찾아주세요.
I don't know the Korean. You're the galaxy.
What if we decided to rethink the words we use to describe that joy? And what if we didn't allow ourselves to diminish words with words that undermine their intelligence, their interests, and their capability?
어디를 가든 저희 아미가 빠지지 않고 나왔었던 것 같고요. 또 저희가 생각하기는 아마도 저희 팬분들은 가장 열정적이고 또 자신들의 마음을 솔직하게 표현할 줄 알고, 저희 팬분들 아미 여러분들께서 저희를 자랑스러워 해주시고 좋아해 주시는 만큼 저희도 아미 여러분들을 자랑스럽게 생각하는 것 같고요.
Yes, J-Hope.
I love what this band has done. I got interested in the music,
yes,
and then I got interested in what the music stood for. And they advocate self-love, they advocate don't be afraid of failure, they advocate that you are enough. They've developed this global army that is not just geeked out fans. If we can resonate through television to you at home, to come out of your pocket to give to a cause, like that's work, man. That's work and that's purpose and that's changing the world.
Yes, John Cena, we love you.
You guys just spread love. And I love your army. I love the people who follow you. They really appreciate your music, but they appreciate the message, the positivity.
That's the best part.
Yes, baby. So beautiful.
정말 이 광경이 믿기지가 않고 우리를 영웅으로 만들었습니다. Because of you guys, we are so happy. We wish you guys could be happy too.
Loving myself is my whole life goal until my death. You know, what is loving myself? What is loving yourself? I don't know. Who can define their own method and the way of loving myself? It's our mission. It's our mission to define our way to love ourselves. So it's never
I'm
intended,
getting like emotional.
It feels like I'm using you guys to love myself. You guys taught me through your eyes, through your love, through your tweets, through your letters, through everything. You guys taught me and inspired me how to love myself. So I want to say one thing. Please use me. Please use BTS to love yourself.
Oh, that's so pretty to say that. To say like, it's not intentional and it's not a bad thing, but through you, I learned to love me. So please use me to love you. Poetry? I'm even thinking like, you could, obviously like I really love BTS. Big fan, big army here. But like also like I'm thinking about my relationships in my life. Like my husband, for example, saying like, I feel like that's so like applicable. Like some things I never loved about myself until I met my husband and he loved those things about me. So then I started to love those things about me. So I'm thinking about it in that way too. And it's making me more emotional. So RM again, being the philosophical king he is.
You guys taught me how to love myself. Every day.
Oh, Jimin, don't cry. Oh, don't cry. Armies are the flowers growing in your magic shop. Okay, I need to go blow my nose. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm back. Let's go. I only have a few, like one more minute. We just have to make it through the next minute. Oh, next time.
So what's next for the Sensational Seven? International diplomacy.
I used to look up at the night sky and wonder, and I used to dream that I was a superhero who could save the world.
Jen. His hair.
Hey, Jenny! 똥 싸지 마.
Don't poop.
살 날라와서
Oh.
얼굴 펴서.
이거 봐요. 지금 배 찌르고 있어.
칼이 맛있다. 칼이 맛있다.
Dad jokes always. Ay, ay, ay. That was a great episode, guys. I will upload the bonus content and deleted scenes very soon. Thank you for enjoying this one with me. I really liked, like, one of my favorite parts about it was the part in the middle about, like, the whole fangirl, that speech, that TED Talk. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And then relating it back, like, while they were talking, and I never realized how much they got asked about that, I guess. I never realized that that was a real thing, that they were asked a lot. I just feel like, I don't know, it just was a little shocking to me. And I really do, like, appreciate RM being like, well, I wouldn't say it's crazy. Like, I wouldn't say, like, he kept on saying, like, well, we wouldn't say that about our fans. Like, it's not a crazy thing, but something that's memorable that happened, like, you know what I mean? It's interesting to me. Very interesting. But that's all I got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys next time.